Hey everybody, Jason Collings here. I do stand-up. I wanted to check my cool. I don't even know if that's the right terminology. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. There's these really cool, I don't even know if cool is the right word anymore, but there's these Gen Z words and terminology and slangs that I've been hearing, and I want to make sure that I know exactly what they mean so that maybe I could use them. Because that wouldn't be uncool at all. A 54-year-old guy using Gen Z slang, that's the coolest thing ever. Don't act like it's not. I'm gonna look up some of these words and I'm gonna say the word first and say what I think it means, and then find out what it actually means. Lit is lit. I'm gonna say that means that it is good. That the function, I don't even know if that's the right word. God, I'm so uncool. I used to be pretty cool. Lit, I believe, means that it's good, it's great, it's good. Let's see. The definition: exciting or excellent, often used to describe a fun event or situation. I was right, and I think it derives from the ancient word when someone says something is on fire. See, my generation, when it was lit, we said the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the burn, mother sucker. So I think lighting a fire, meaning that the fire's lit, and I sound so white right now, and I sound extremely Caucasian because that's what I am, and that's where the definition lit came from. They basically took a slang and made another slang of the slang. So good job, Gen Z. Next one, stan. That just sounds like a really chill person. Stan. If you ever met a Stan, if you ever meet a Stan, Stan's the man, number one, and Stan's usually kind of bleh. I don't know, what was the movie It? Wasn't Stan the pussy? Let's see what Stan means to you Gen Zebras. Stan. Definition. A combination of stalker and fan. Refers to an obsessive fan of a particular celebrity or fictional character. How the hell do you stalk a fictional character? Okay, Gen Z, you're living too much in the computer. You're living too much in the old algorithms. You can't stalk a fictional thing. So Stan is a stalker and a fan. So I think I have fans. I'm not sure if I have stalker fans. But hey, give me a few Stans. I don't give a who. Stan. That sucks for Stans out there. That's like, I feel so bad for all the Karens of the world whose names are actually Karen. I have an Aunt Karen who's absolutely wonderful. She's never asked for the manager. I've never seen my Aunt Karen complain and ask for the manager ever, and I don't think that's something that she does. She's also really fucking cool. So I feel sorry for the Karens because of the Karen stigma. Now Stan has to deal with this shit. Poor Stan. Hey Stan, don't be a Stan. Next one, bet. I don't think that's a Gen Z. I'm not going to look at the definition yet, but people my age, when you agreed with something, when somebody said, hey, meet me over at the da-da-da at 6 o'clock, you go, all right, bet. And that meant, let's see if it's the same thing. Definition. Used to express agreement or affirmation, similar to saying okay or sure. Guess what, Gen Z? Not yours. You took it. You took it. All right? Bet. Next one, flex. Whenever I hear flex, I think of, you're at the gym and you're in the mirror and you're flexing your assets. So I'm going to guess that flexing means if I was to show up in a brand new Maserati to the parking lot, that I'm flexing my ride. Let's see if I'm correct. Definition: to show off or boast about something, often related to wealth or achievements. Boy, was I correct. Gen Z, you're on fire or you're lit. And bet on that. Shit. Ghosting. I know what this is. Ghosting is the act of suddenly cutting off all communications with somebody, typically in a dating context. Oh. specifically in dating. I get it. But I've had my good buddies ghost me on a text. Like, I'm like, hey man, hey dude, I can't breathe. Can you come over and help me out? And then I don't hear from them. They ghosted me. They ghosted me. Hey man, I think there's somebody in here robbing my house. Come immediately. Click. ... Nothing. They ghosted me. This one's funny. Salty. I already know what this one means. Salty is feeling upset or bitter, often over something minor. I guess that's, yeah. I'm pretty salty all the time, but like I said, I'm a Gen Xer. Generation X, we live in the salt. Okay, Gen Z, if you want to put a picture next to the definition of salty in your little Gen Zebra dictionary, put a picture of me, because I'm a salty ass man. Let's see, what's the next one? Vibe check. A way to assess the mood or atmosphere of a situation or group of people. Yeah, okay, I see that. Vibe. Everything's a vibe, though, these days. There's this guy's vibe is so vibing, and I'm vibey, vibe. Vibe check. Vibe check. I check vibes. Check them all the time. There's got to be more. What we got here? Glow up. A glow up means a makeover or transformation from bad to good. Oh, so when I go wash my car, I'm giving it a glow up. When I shave and get a haircut, and maybe got my eyebrows trimmed, because when you're in your Generation X years, those eyebrows tend to go, hold on, immediately. I mean, you could trim them down tomorrow. I'm all of a sudden Doc Brown. So glow up means a makeover, a transformation from bad to good. What about good to better? What about good to great? What's that? An extra glow up? A neon glow up? CEO. I don't know if it's saying CO or CEO. If you're the CEO of something, it means you've mastered. It's not a Chief Executive Officer is what it stands for. It means you're in charge of the whole shebang. They're taking an existing thing and making it about something else. So I guess that makes it slang. But the thing that they're using it for is kind of the same thing. It means you've mastered it, or you're a pro. You CEO'd that shit. Fam. Fam is a shorter word for family. We all knew that. We're not stupid. Also, what are you doing there? What are you doing with the word fam? You're saving yourself 2 syllables. Family. There's 3 syllables in family. Family. So when you cut those 2 syllables out and say fam, you're being very efficient with your time, actually. Good job, zebras. Good job. Cancel culture, we already know what that is, and we hate it. W, the worst. You took the W. You won. You won. To most, it's the W. To most, it's just a letter of the alphabet. But to Gen Zs, it simply means win. Now, I don't think that Gen Z came up with the W, because we've been saying take the L, take the W forever. You guys are stealing it. Dank, not Gen Z. It's something if something is dark, it's excellent or very high quality. If something is dank, it's excellent or very high quality. That used to be a reference to weed. Not that I know. Ghosting, we touched that one. Salty, you know which one I can't find? Here we go. Finna. Finna is something finna is I'm going to. So, finna is a shorter way of saying I'm going to. Hey, guess what, Gen Z? You stole that one too. Finna. I'm finna. When I was a kid, finto or finda was short for I'm fixing to. I'm fixing to do that. And we were saying that in junior high, and that was the early 80s. You thieves. Finna. It's not yours. You just use the shit out of it. You've resurrected it. I'll give you that. Or have you? Who fucking knows? You guys love stealing shit. You think you're original, but you're not. It's making me mad. I don't know if you can tell. Big yikes. This slang speaks for itself. Big yikes is used when you're so embarrassed that yikes doesn't do it justice. It's big yikes. That is fucking creative. Boo! Cap. Cap is the one that I've been hearing a lot. An older but still... How do you feel when you think something's new, but then you're told by younger people that it's old? You feel old and irrelevant. Cap, an older but still relevant term. Cap means to lie. If you say no cap, it means you are being authentic or truthful. So if I tell you a lie and then I say no cap, it cancels it out, makes it the truth. Superpower. High key. High key is simply the opposite of low key. What the fuck is low key? Chuggy. This is one that I've heard. Chuggy is something that is chuggy is not at all trendy. So me. I don't think I'm trendy. I might be chuggy. Simp. Someone who does way too much for the person they have a crush on. That's funny. You're being simple. Simp sounds like it's short for simple. You're simple-minded. Your life is simple. Your wants are simple. And you're doing way too much for a person that doesn't deserve it. Camp. I can tell you what I think camp is. It's where you go, pitch a tent, get a sleeping bag, and sleep in the wilderness. Let's see what you weirdos think it is. Something that is ironically trendy. Oh, campy. All right. One might consider Crocs to be of the camp aesthetic. First of all, making it this intelligent is really fucking funny. Campy. That term's been around for a very long time. So, shh. Woke. We know what that is. Don't care. Woke refers to being politically aware. Shut your mouth. TFW stands for the feeling when you get off work early on Friday. What? That's it? Snack. A snack is a person you find attractive. That makes sense. Sip tea. Don't know what this is? This is going to be fun. Sip tea. Sip tea is an alternative to spilling the tea, meaning you're sitting back and listening to the gossip rather than partaking in it. Got it. You're not spilling the tea, but you're like, what's the tea? Also, why did I make it gay? Let's see. L, another simple letter turned slang. L is the opposite of W, meaning a loss rather than a win. That's not yours. You took it. And now you're taking credit for it. And I don't like that. Take several seats. This is a Gen Z slang, huh? Take several seats. If someone is really getting on your nerves, you might tell them, you need to take several seats. You need to chill. You need to take it down several notches. Take several seats is actually funny. Drip, another way of saying swag. Drip is a term for a cool or sexy trend or style. That one I knew. Bop, what is this? When a song or album is exceptionally good. All right, that one bops. What did we used to say? That one hits. That one, I don't know. Bop is cool, I guess. It sounds very, very poppy, though. It sounds very Nickelodeon or Disney Channel. Sheesh. Are they taking sheesh? Come on. Sheesh is used to hype someone if they are looking good or doing so. So you just go, sheesh. I don't like that one. If you know, you know. I already know that one. IYKYK. If you know, you know is commonly used in reference to a joke or something. It's like if I came in with a silly hat on and there was a specific group of people that knew what this hat was representing, I'd be like, if you know, you know. Inside joke. It's another way, I guess, saying inside joke. So if you know, you know is an inside joke. Living rent-free. If something is living rent-free in your head, that means you can't stop thinking about it. You know what? I get that all the time. What was living rent-free in my head the other day? And then I got it in Elaine's head. And my wife was like, oh, God, no, that song is in my head. So living rent-free is just the new way of saying, that shit is stuck in my head forever. Forever. Bet. I already did bet. Vibe check. Already did vibe. Hits different when something is unique and better than usual. Like if I go to a steakhouse and and this steak is something I've had steak before, but this one hits different. I think I'm getting it, kids. I think I'm getting it. What is this? I don't even know what period. I don't know if they're saying period. Using this at the end of a okay. So they're saying period with an accent. And dare I say, a black accent. Period. If you use that at the end of the sentence or intensely to the point, you're using it intensely to make the point at the end of the thing you say. Like, yo, I'm so Gen X that I don't know what the hell half this shit means. Period. They used to do that in rap in the 80s. It's not yours. Catch these hands. Start a fight. This term is generally used in a contentious matter. Like if you and I are going to go at it, I'm going to say, yo, you ready to catch these hands? I got these hands. You going to catch them? Huh? I don't know why I made it black again. Holy shit. Finesse. That's a word that exists. You don't own it. Finesse means to trick or manipulate someone or a situation in order to get what you want. So I finesse the situation. I don't know if that's Gen Z. I think you guys are stealing still. Steal. I'm weak, similar to I'm dead. This is just another term to use when you find something hilarious. Not yours. That's been a thing for years as well. Jeez, main character. This is one I've been hearing lately. Main character. This is a phrase used to describe someone who is generally well-liked and charismatic. It can also be used to describe someone when they are making a scene, but not necessarily in a bad way. Like, for example, I don't know if you watched this Met Gala garbage, but some of the outfits that these people chose, holy shit. Andre had a piano on his back. He had a piano on his back. He was being the main character. Sis, shortened version of sister. This term is typically used to a great friend, no matter what their gender. See, that's where Gen Z made it theirs. Okay? So we used to say bruh or bro or brother. And then the girls would say sis or sister. Now it's just sis. And it doesn't matter what you identify as. Okay, sis? Silly shit. Sending me, another term to use if you find something particularly funny. I don't like it. Slaps, used to describe, we already did that one. Slaps. Bussin. This is another one I've heard, and I don't think I've ever understood, but here we are. I get to read the definition for bussin'. A quirky word to use when you taste something delicious. Oh, back to that steakhouse. This is bussin'. I think I got it. Sus. I think I know what this means. Yep, short for suspicious. Sus typically means something is not as expected or shady. And I'm going to tell you something, kids. As a Generation Xer, do you know what I think is sus? Not doing your homework. Lying. Sex before marriage. Sus. Snatched. If someone is looking snatched, they look really good, particularly their outfit. That outfit is snatched. I kind of like that one. It used to be slang for pussy, but hey, who am I to judge? Guap. Money and lots of it. Guap. Don't know why. Something that is small and, in most cases, exceptionally adorable. So it's small. So you're basically saying small with a cute accent. These are reaching. Reaching is a term that Generation Xers use when you're trying to fucking make something out of nothing at all. Sometimes I stutter. Sometimes I mix my words up. Don't judge. Fuck you. Extra. Someone who is out there and enjoying taking things to the new level of flamboyance. Extra. RuPaul. Extra. Extra. Clapback. I don't know what that was. I do know what that is. A response or comeback after you've been called out for something. If somebody says, Jason, why is your hair so gray and why are you so irrelevant? And that's when I go, oh yeah? And then I say some witty tort. G-O-A-T. Goat. We already know what that is. Short for the greatest of all time. An acronym used to describe someone incredible, not Gen Zs. You're stealing. Not yours. What's up next? I think we got them. I think we got all of them. Did we get Rizz? I want to know what Rizz is. I'm gonna see what is Rizz. R-I-Z. Rizz. Oh, there's two Z's. Ew, I don't know anything. So, what? 180 best Rizz lines. What is Rizz? The fuck is it? Can I get a definition? Rizz, Wikipedia. You think Wikipedia knows what Rizz is? Here we go. Rizz, not to be confused with Rizla. Never even heard that one. Holy shit, I gotta pay attention. Rizz is an internet slang word defined as style, charm, attractiveness. It is short for charisma. I knew that. I said that to a Gen Z person, and they said, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, old fella. And right there in Wikipedia is what I said. I know shit, because I got Rizz, okay? I got Rizz and, what's the other things that I have? Oh, shit, I don't know. I used to know these, but I don't know them anymore. I have, I'm not Stan. I'm dank. I'm salty. And I'm finna not remember any of this bougie ass shit. No cap. All right, guys. That was my take and my lesson. It was my journey and my educational journey on Gen Z slang and what the hell they mean. I'm still not gonna understand it if you say it to me, but I'll act like I do. Continue to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell here on I Do Stand Up. Until next time, guys. Stay bougie. And no cap, high key.